Hey everyone, today we are going to take a look at my Kershaw collection. As you can see here, some of you might not recognize a couple of these knives. My Kershaw collection does not consist of inexpensive knives. They consist of what you see here, which are range from $100 to $160, I believe. Anyways, we'll get started here. On the left, let's zoom out a little bit. This one is my Kershaw Lahar. As you can see, it's a little bit different from the regular Lahar. And this is the reason right here. Limited edition 2012. This is the limited edition green G10. From what I know about these were only sold in Japan, I believe. I could be wrong about that. From what I have heard, there is only about 35 to 40 in the United States. So this is really cool. It is using VG10. It's a 3.5 inch blade. And other than my SOG fish on, which we'll see in another video, this is probably one of my sharpest knives. It is ridiculously sharp. 3.5 inch blade. It's really nice. I did have some issues when I bought it. It was used, but it would flip. It would flip really easy. As you can see there, it didn't lock there either. It was really nice when I bought it, and then the more I got to using it, the grittier, and to the point where the flipper would not even open the knife. Took it apart. Well, first I think I blew it out. Didn't help. Took it apart, cleaned it, put it back together. It would do the same exact thing. What I ended up doing, and it's been this way now for a while, I ended up taking it apart again using lithium grease on the pivot and the detent. And if you flip it the right way, it will lock. So I was going to send it back to Kershaw, but decided not to. As you can see, green G10. A nice high polish on the blade, the liners, the hardware. But this is the limited edition Kershaw Lahar from 2012. Next, I should mention this is a Tim Gallion design. I think it says. No, it doesn't say. But it is a Tim Gallion design. Which brings me to the next knife. The Junkyard Dog 2, which is also a Tim Gallion design. This is a limited edition also, because of the black blade. Whoops. Black blade there. And you see that little marking right under the Kershaw. And you can also see that zipper pattern in the blade. That symbol there signifies the composite blade. As you can see right there, it says D2 on the cutting edge, and I believe it's Sandvik for the rest of the knife. Serial number 39. Come on. There it says Gallion design and model number and everything. This is a very smooth knife. Very smooth. This is also a 3.5 inch blade. goofy clip. But still love it. As you can see, it's got the blade itself has a crowned spine, which I love. Also big, thick stainless steel liners. This is a really cool knife. You can see a few similarities in the handles of the two Tim Gallion knives. The curves and everything of the handles, so. That is the Junkyard Dog 2. Now, on to the Kershaw Blurs. This one here, we'll start with that one. This is the S30V blur. And as you can notice too, how fast these come out and how they just drop. I did take the springs out. I think these are a much better knife unassisted. I think that they're great without the spring in them. Anyways, back to this one. We got the blue aluminum, the twill inserts. This knife is just so smooth. So smooth. And as you can see, perfect centering. I just got a little bit of wiggle in there, which I discussed in one of my other videos. That I am okay with that to get the knives at the speed that I want them. As you can see, is so fast. Clip, as you can see, it's not down here. I could not get the screws out. I rounded them out trying to get them down here, so I just said screw it. But this one here, the S30V blur in the blue and twill. And this one here is the green spider web with the black coated blade. And as you can see there, CPM 154. Also, clip is at the top. This green is really cool. It's not as bright as my Rat 1 Venom, but it's still very cool. I did find a purple spiderweb blur. It's a little more than I wanted to spend on it, but I might just end up pulling the trigger on it. So there's my two blurs, S30V, CPM 154. Now, onto the knife that probably not a lot of you have seen. Serial number 1267. S30V. Not really picking up. That says May of 05. This here is the titanium bump. Ken Onion design. Look at this handle. Green and gold. Titanium. It is a frame lock. Also the same clip as the blurs. This is only a tip down, right? Just a little flipper on it. Very thin blade, S30V. They also made a blue and a red, if I remember right. This is what I don't like about it. A black spacer. They could have used, you know, little stainless steel individual spacers or something, but it is assisted opening. It's slow, but I don't care because this knife is just amazing looking. And look at that recurve. Nice polish on that blade as well. Almost like the Lahar here, but not quite as much polish. And you can see the centering on this one too. Perfect. And that titanium just is so cool. And you see the mill lines, the big mill lines are consistent, but where they anodized them, the spacing is inconsistent, which I think is a cool little just touch to it. Little tiny thumb studs, which the thumb studs do work. Of course, it's assisted opening, but it is a flipper as well. This was a little bit more expensive. It was the most expensive one out of the 5, but I think I saw it in a video and just had to have one. So the titanium bump. Whoops. Green spiderweb blur. Blue and silver twill blur. The Junkyard Dog 2. And the Lahar limited edition. This is my Kershaw collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I could have gotten some of the things wrong. But that is what I know about these knives. So thanks for watching.